All right, what's going on, everybody? This is episode 2. Let's talk about it. I'm your co-host, Dewey Dungy. Got my man, other co-host here.
Sean Summers here. Got some special guests today. Got the two most popular dudes on Twitter, aka our college friends, aka Legion friends. You got Quentin, aka Apply the Pressure with the BB. And we got Anthem, aka I'm Off This, aka Who They Got Run With Me. What's going on, guys?
How y'all doing?
What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, breaking news we heard yesterday. Kyrie's trying to demand a trade.
Yeah, Kyrie demanded a trade. Want to lead the Cavaliers, shaking up the Eastern Conference.
Big shakeup on the Eastern Conference. Who wants it first? We're going to talk about that.
Well, we all know what that means.
Let's get into it.
LeBron James on the first thing smoking after this season. Let's be honest about it.
Where do you think he's going to go?
Ahead, leave. Get out of here. I'm leaving.
Where could LeBron possibly go?
Apparently there were reports that, LeBron was devastated and blindsided. So
heartbroken.
Maybe this is just Kyrie, trying to make a power move saying, I'm going to get him before he gets me. Because if LeBron leaves, we all know what Cleveland turns into. It's like a wasteland. So
yeah.
I can't blame him if that's the case.
True.
That's tough. All right, so that's obviously going to have an impact on both of them. If Kyrie leaves, who's he? I mean, where's he going?
Yeah, what possible teams could he go?
I think he's going to the West. I don't think they would trade him inside the East.
I don't think he would want to be traded inside the East. He's going to want to partner up with somebody.
Like, imagine he gets traded to the East and he beats Cleveland. What happens then? How's that going to look on social media?
LeBron loses his mind.
Well, it wouldn't be in the playoffs if he gets traded to the West because he's not going to Golden State. No, but they
were saying possibly Timberwolves, but I don't know who the Timberwolves would have to trade
to try and get him right. Like this dude's like
they just picked up Jeff Teague, so I don't
right.
You gonna have to give me Wiggins if I'm giving you Kyrie. Like
they just let go of Wiggins like when they first got him.
You gonna have to give me Wiggins and T. Like, come on, man. Let's be honest about it. Like, I'm not just giving you. Well, then think about this, Sean. I know this is a little close to your heart, but PG just went for pennies. So maybe a team could work out a deal where they don't have to give up as much because we're seeing what guys is going for. We're seeing where guys are going, and they're not really going for much. So it wouldn't surprise me if he went for a little less than what we expect.
True. You just had to remind me about the Pacers, huh?
The thing about that, though,
I had to.
I just feel like obviously Kyrie's in his prime. He's not pulling the Derrick Rose where he has surgery and still can't produce and perform at the same level. So those are two.
Prime.
Yeah, exactly. So he's got. I mean, dudes might end up having to give up a little bit less, but I don't see Anthem just got kicked. All right, it's all right. We'll just try and pull him back in and keep it rolling though.
Yeah.
I don't see him. People, I don't know. I guess it's possible he could go for pennies, but it is what it is, though. With that,
this also deals with Carmelo basically, because Carmelo, deciding factors was either the Cavaliers or the Rockets, and seen some reports today saying that Carmelo heard the news about Kyrie wanted to be traded, so he's for sure that he wanted to go to the Rockets. But the other side, the Cavaliers could also, trade Kyrie Irving to the Knicks for Carmelo and a first-round pick. So who knows how that would go? I don't know.
It would be bad.
It would be bad? You say it would be bad?
For both teams.
For both teams? So the best bet is for Carmelo to go to the Rockets, right?
I don't, everybody's been talking about Carmelo being traded. I'm not, to the Rockets or to the Cavs.
It's not going to matter?
That's still not going to get you bad. It's not going to matter.
Nah.
Right. That's true.
Because that was the other thing. Go ahead. My bad, Q.
It's just no. To me, in this whole NBA, first of all, the Warriors have broken the league.
Yeah.
Nothing any team can do is going to beat this team that the Warriors has.
Your favorite player, KD, man.
That's not my. Don't disrespect me like that. But if I'm a team, I'm just gonna stand pat build young, like there's like teams like the Suns are doing.
Yeah.
No, they got a bunch of young guys, a bunch of tradable guys, but they just, you're not trying to break the bank. You're not trying to go over your head to make moves because you're not going to beat the Warriors. That's the bottom line.
That's true.
Right now.
It's not going to matter.
It's selfless.
Teams need to start working on long-term, like 3-4 year plans until either Clay leaves, Durant maybe leaves and wants to do something else. Maybe somebody gets hurt, God forbid. But
Nah. Yeah, I think you're right. They got it on lock for the next 3 years. Like,
the next 2 or 3 years, like it's just not. To me, it's just not
on
going to
lock.
matter.
And right now, LeBron's like he's got this. He's ending up. Like he's rounding out his career now. Like if he's going to make a move or try and get another championships, it's got to be.
It has to be right now.
It's got to be right now within these next 3 years. So one, he's got to appease Kyrie, man. They got to figure that out. I was talking about this earlier with Sean. To me, though, I think his biggest, impediment is himself. Like LeBron's had the coach. Like he hasn't had like that kind of coach. Like he hasn't had a Greg Pop.
He's
just
back.
somebody. Yeah, no, Anthem's back.
Anthem's back.
Yeah, and he obviously never is gonna have like a Phil Jackson or anything like that. But like when he went to Miami, when he first went to Miami, like that system became LeBron. And when he comes back, again, Kyrie's got to become the number 2 guy. He's got to follow in LeBron's shadow. Everybody, marches to the beat of LeBron's drum, right? And if LeBron ends up like, hey man, Kyrie's out, and he decides to go to someplace else, it would be the exact same thing. Everything's got to revolve around him again. So I think he's got to figure that out. Like he's got to decide like how his game's gonna change, because it's got to be, because the system of LeBron winning the championships, Golden State figured that out.
Honestly, I don't think it's gonna matter what LeBron do anymore. Like truthfully, it's
Like if he goes to someplace else,
it's not gonna matter. 3 or 4 year windows, Golden State is just too much.
Oh right, and they're still young.
It's broken.
It's gonna matter until the finals.
Right.
If he stays in the East.
That's
It's
true.
gonna matter. If he goes to the Eastern Conference team, that Eastern Conference team is gonna be the best in the league.
Yeah.
In the East.
No doubt.
In the East, right?
But like Doobie was saying about LeBron, like that's so true. Like when he went to Miami, he even got Pat Riley to like fall back a little bit, and
Right?
just like, and got Eric Spoelstra. Well, I give Spo a lot of credit because he had to change a lot of what he wanted to do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when LeBron's on your team, it's spread the floor, shooters, drive and kick, and you got to do that if you want to win with LeBron. Like that's how it's got to be, and it's tried and true. And I'm not understanding why Kyrie wants to leave that, because he has a perfect role. When it's game time and you need a bucket, you give it to Kyrie and he does his thing 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Like we saw, he literally won the finals.
Yeah.
He'll put the offense on his back for at least a quarter. And like, so I'm not understanding his thing.
28 a game in the finals, man.
He can't win.
I don't think it's basketball reasons, man.
You said what?
Yeah, it can't be basketball.
It's not basketball reasons.
It's the
Something
fact that
going on behind the scenes.
I just think it's the fact that he wants to, get LeBron before LeBron gets him, as far as LeBron leaving, and then leaving him, like Quentin said, with that wasteland with Cleveland.
Right.
So, like, who knows? He could change his mind, though. Like, how Kobe wanted to trade, like, to the Clippers, basically.
Here we go. Kobe.
He could change his mind, but, who knows?
Yeah, what do y'all think about? There's been also rumors that obviously nobody knows where LeBron's going, but rumors that he might end up in San Antonio. To me, honestly, I think like that would be, if he was to leave Cleveland, that would be the best look for him, man. Like he's got
That's his best chance to beat Golden State.
Yeah, that would be his best chance to be Golden State, but at the same time, like he's got a coach that he respects, man. To me personally, I think Pop's personally the best coach in the league right now, man. I feel like Steve Kerr, like he was gifted a team.
I wouldn't say that.
I can't remember the coach's name
Mark
before
Jackson?
him. Yeah, before him. Like, I felt like he really kind of put those pieces together.
But
man.
Steve Kerr was the one that came to the team and said, hey, Iguodala, you're going to come off the bench. You're not going to start anymore.
Right.
And then he also started Draymond, even though it was kind of by default because David Lee got hurt. But he trusted Draymond to start. So I don't think Mark Jackson would have done the same. If David Lee came back, I think he probably would have started David Lee over Draymond Green and probably still had Iguodala
starting. So you just, man, that's...
Like, Kerr made changes to take them to that next level to win a championship. I don't think Mark Jackson was able to take them to that next level to win a championship.
I'll give him that, but it's just frustrating to me that it's like that slight tweak in the system is
what matters.
is exactly, and it's like, hey, we got to give them the credit for being creative enough to make that change and then make them a team that can go over the hump. Yeah, but for me, it's still, I think, I don't know, not to say that I want to see LeBron leave, but I think that if he's going to be an older player that's still a superstar, I think he would be able to trust in Pop and the system that he's got and the players that he's got. Like, what's that one center's name? Like, who is this guy for I can't remember, the center for San Antonio right now? Like
Aldridge or Paul Gasol?
Yeah. Oh shit.
They need to sign Paul Gasol, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That they're able to like make it this far into the playoffs with not Paul Gasol, but prior, like, for them to be able to do damage like that with this dude.
So you think about LeBron, Kawhi, and who else?
Yeah, I guess.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're right. Because the
That's
team's
all you
getting
need?
older, dude.
LeBron and Kawhi, and that's it?
First of all, the Spurs need another point guard because Tony Parker the Blues
Tony
laid
Parker,
out
right.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, people forget that. Like, he tore his quad off the bone.
Oh.
So he's never going to be the same. Plus, well, they got that guy with the horrible tattoo, Murray.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's still young, too. Yeah,
He's
that's
a young cat.
good
And
size
he got
point
Kyle
guard.
Anderson.
That's true.
He got
They could come
slow-mo
up.
Kyle Anderson. So,
Anybody could come up
Pop,
and
he can
Pop
develop
system.
some guys.
That's true.
Yeah.
Jonathan Simmons just got paid, That man went from paying $150 to play for a D-League to like getting paid in the NBA now. All because of Pop.
To get a nice contract.
Yeah.
Big bucks.
Big bucks, no whammies, no whammies.
Dude, how
You know,
does
of course, I was, scrolling timeline and I see LeBron James Photoshop into a Lakers uniform.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
Lakers are the greatest. Lakers fans are the
At it
greatest.
again.
It started early, man. It started the hype train early.
Right.
Man, but there's plenty of people. Obviously, we talk about Paul George possibly going to the
Don't
Lakers.
talk about
I'm not.
Paul
I'm just saying. But like, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. Here, let's switch it up because
I'm just playing. I'm past that,
let's
man.
just say Kyrie ends up leaving the Cavs, right? And it's LeBron and the Cavs. LeBron, and then he is the Cavs, right? Is that move that has nothing to do with Boston's own will? Is that move the move that puts Boston over the hump to finally defeat LeBron and make it to the finals?
LeBron?
If Kyrie's out of the picture for the
Boston
Cavs, you
is
think you say Boston has them in 7 then to go to the finals?
Yeah, Boston can do it. With no Kyrie? Boston
With
can
no
do it.
Kyrie.
What y'all think?
No.
You don't think Boston can do it?
No.
Why not? Because of LeBron James, right?
Because, because of LeBron James. That game, they was beating them boys by 50 points, man.
That's because of Kyrie, too, man.
Not 10, not 20, not 30. 50, man. And plus, I think LeBron has a psychological edge over some teams in the East, man.
Yeah,
like,
I
it's
think he
like
does, too.
they get to that 7-game series with the Cavs. It's like, okay, well, LeBron time. I mean, we know what time it is.
What did
We
the
can
Roses
try,
say
but-
when they lost to the Cavs?
Yeah.
What did the
DeRozan
Roses
pretty
say?
much was like, I mean, I forgot exactly what he said, but he pretty much conceded. Like,
Right.
yeah, I mean, it's LeBron. I mean, what can we do? And that's how he got the boys in the East, man. They don't want to play LeBron. They know what time it is when it's time to play him in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. True.
And with Boston, they got to rely on 2 young wings, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, who's never been in the playoff. Well, you see what happened to Jaylen Brown. He was popping off about Bron, saying, I'm from this, I'm from that. I ain't scared of LeBron James.
And LeBron
that was the
James
game.
tore that man up.
That was the game. They
Just
blew
tore
him
the
out by
whole
40
team up.
something.
Yeah. I mean, Gordon Hayward, though, that's quality scoring.
Yeah, he's decent.
They have some good,
He's decent.
serviceable defenders that could take turns on LeBron. Not saying they could stop him, but they can, like, sort of kind of, do some type of, holding
Yeah,
of
they
him.
can switch. They can throw different people at him. They can foul him.
So who's the
That's why
other
what,
scorer for the
3
Cavs?
guys. You still got Kevin Love. He's not a bum.
But if they trade
Like, we
Kyrie,
talk about him.
who's coming in? That's what
Right.
I think about.
Darren Williams? Is he still with the
Hey, man.
Cavs?
Hey, whoa.
Kyle
You got Jose
Korver?
Calderon, baby.
Oh, Calderon. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's
don't
go.
sleep.
And they saw Derrick Rose.
Oh, yeah. Derrick Rose. Who knows?
I don't trust Derrick Rose.
I don't trust him either.
My bad. I was just thinking about this earlier. I do want to run back just to Boston for a second, though, because I kind of do agree with you that Kyrie did have something to do with it. And then just think about, like, yeah, okay, LeBron could possibly steamroll him, but when he's coming off the bench, then what? It's the same thing that happens to Golden State, where they just start rolling off, like, literally rolling off points on them because they got nobody. Like, LeBron's a defensive presence, right? So when LeBron's off the court and you don't have Kyrie out there to kind of help balance that out with the scores, then what's going to happen?
Just feed Kevin Love in the post, and
And you just gonna have to hold
that's not gonna work.
Right.
So I don't know, man.
I know that this can't happen, but this was literally just a thought that I had like earlier when I first heard that Kyrie was going to leave. But let's just say, obviously, there's also the news that Derrick Rose will either go to there or the Lakers. But let's just say some miraculous way. I don't know. Maybe it's just this is me and my fanboy here, but let's just say Anthony Davis ends up somehow being a Cavs. Right, and so you got it. Right, let's just say, because obviously, he's gonna be able to put up some blocks. He's gonna be able to get points. Obviously, this dude's an all-star, right?
Yeah.
Somewhat. If you have him in the rotation with LeBron and Kyrie and Kevin Love, because he can play some defense, man. Against Kevin Durant, if it comes down to it, obviously he's not gonna drag him out. But like, if Kevin's trying to go in. Like you got to get, dude. This dude's wingspan is.
How would they
pay
him?
They wouldn't. I know. I'm just saying. This is my Christmas wish list. If I was to assemble a team that could kind of. Right. Exactly. This is straight 2K right now.
Force the trade.
Right. Exactly. Force the trade. Sure. Like, do we think that could be something? Obviously,
of course.
You think that's a game changer for Golden State?
If they can keep Kyrie, LeBron, and Kevin Love, of course. But that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
2K18.
But like you said, this is a fantasy, so
this is my fantasy.
Just talking,
Right, just talking.
So basically, at the end of the day, it's just gonna be Warriors.
Warriors.
For the next, for the next 20
and KD's
years,
gonna rack up on his MVPs, right?
Whatever.
I said, is he gonna rack up on his MVPs?
I said no.
All right,
yo.
Switch it up to the NFL.
We switch it up. We on to the NFL now. I know both of you guys are pack ball fans. Pack a ball.
Pack a football.
Pack a ball. What y'all gonna do this year, man? How y'all think y'all gonna do in a division? Let alone conference. Truthfully,
this is what we do,
no
man.
biasness.
Same thing. Okay, no. Shit, this is what we do every year, man. We're gonna win about 11, 12 games.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna win the NFC North.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play awful defense.
Get saved by Aaron Rodgers.
Bailed out by Aaron Rodgers week after week. We're gonna make it to the playoffs. Maybe win that first home game. Wild card, or maybe we get lucky if we get a first round bye.
Hey,
wishful thinking.
But then we go after the Falcons, or we go catch the Cowboys on a day where everything is clicking, and then we go see what we really made of, man. Because
time out.
Good.
So you saying Cowboys are already in the playoffs? Is that like you've already gone through the season? Now this is you predicting the playoffs, and you're thinking that Cowboys are going to come out the East, and you're going to see them? That's your thoughts? Is that I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but it sounded. I heard Cowboys in the.
Are we acting as if the Cowboys didn't have a?
Well, once you find out whose Doobie team is.
Yeah. We'll
oh my goodness.
Spice Boys.
Yes, the Cowboys are making the playoffs. Yes, the Cowboys. I mean, as much as it pains me to say it, they have a great team.
They do. They're pretty good.
What was Dak Prescott ranked? Like, what was he ranked in the top 100? Like
14.
14.
Too high.
Like, come on now, man. Like,
I think Jerry Jones paid for that ranking.
I think so too.
I think it's terrible.
Crowning this man too early, man.
So what's up with y'all? What's up with y'all defense though? Like, did y'all do anything to like work on that? Y'all just Aaron Rodgers just throw it.
I like Micah Hyde.
Yeah.
Let
him off.
Peppers went back to Carolina.
You know who he reminds me of? Dak Prescott, though?
Who?
He reminds me, and I hate to say it, but maybe it's just his physical stature. It reminds me of Cam Newton.
Oh, Cam Newton?
Okay, look, he's not 6'5".
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. But anyway, did you want to jump to the Bucks then, or because
we're done with the Packers.
My bad. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Aaron Rodgers, throw the ball.
Tell me some more about
Aaron
Rodgers.
And that's
Rodgers?
I mean, look,
and Randall
as long as
Cobb.
we got Aaron Rodgers on my team,
You're relevant.
He was a super bad.
That is the best quarterback in the league.
That's like no matter who else is on the team,
Yeah.
you got that guy. You're gonna do something.
I mean, career-wise, it's still Tom Brady, but right now it's Aaron Rodgers.
You think so? Well, what's
Aaron is more mobile. I think he has more.
Yeah, he can basically do anything that Tom Brady can do, but he's mobile as well.
So so it's just a dynamic threat. In addition,
And he has the best arm in the league.
Best arm. Like, how many Hail Mary plays did he do like last season?
We've seen the Hail Marys. He's throwing it up in the roof. It's almost hitting the roof and coming down and getting caught.
Like he did it like what 4 times last season?
Three
times. Like, don't get me wrong,
not 3
career-wise,
times
it's Tom
last season, but
Brady.
3 times total.
okay, that's
but
fair.
I'll take Aaron Rodgers over Brady right now, and last year, and the year before last. Aaron Rodgers is that dude,
Yo, you
man.
disrespecting so
I'm
many
not
fans.
dis-
I know you're good. I believe you. But there's gonna be some upset people right now.
Oh,
Be
hey,
straight
Tom
there.
Brady lovers. Tom Brady. I just said already said it prior that Tom Brady is better than Aaron Rodgers' career.
Nah, man, you good. You good. Everybody's riding that train right now. He just rolled off a Super Bowl. You saw that one thing that like, hey, who they put
28-3.
top five quarterbacks, and they had Tom Brady number 1. Remember, they had him obviously had him above Peyton Manning, but they also had him above Joe Montana, Steve Young. I'm like, oh my God, this dude just won the Super Bowl. Like, let's just wait. Let's see how his career plays out, man. Like,
I was listening to the
That's
station.
5 rings, though, man.
That is 5 rings, man. Can't
5 rings.
That is, man. You know he has the number 1 selling jersey in Virginia and Maryland, Tom Brady.
Make America great, man.
And I think Marshawn Lynch has like 7, 8 states. He has like the most highest selling jersey, Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn
I got
Lynch.
mine.
Beast mode. The greatest running back of all time, Marshawn.
Culture.
Yes, I'm just playing. Yeah, but Bucks though. Let's get to the Bucks, man. Buck ball.
Oh my God, here we go.
What's up?
Jesus Christ.
Buck ball. Let's go. Jameis Winston.
That's a good question.
It's third year now? Come on. I don't know, we got a little trial with Doug Martin missing 3 games, but we still have some good quality backup running backs with, Charleston and Jacquizz Rodgers and everything. Picked up Deshaun Jackson. Still has that
Jackpot.
speed. Jackpot.
Hey, man.
Let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
That's
my
Jackpot.
That's my boy.
Still got Mike Evans. I say he's a top 5 receiver right now. I
who's
Mike
better than Mike
disagree.
We all know who's better than Mike Evans.
Jarvis Landry is better than Mike Evans. Jarvis Landry gets 20,000 yards. And
Shout out
all right,
Gordon.
Gordon. Okay, Gordon.
Shout out, Gordon.
Andre Johnson is 6'8", 260 pounds. That's LeBron James, Gordon. Come on now. All right. But last year we had a like, I wouldn't say shocking, but it caught me off guard. I didn't think we would have a winning record of 9-7, but we played well with the talent that we have. So now we picked up some good key free agents with Deshaun Jackson and Chris Baker, both from the Redskins. People at my job are mad that Deshaun Jackson and Chris Baker left, but hey, they didn't want to pay him, so we'll take them.
Get your money.
Get my money. Let's go. Come on. I got us finishing. Truthfully, I have us at 10-6. I can see us at 10-6 and making a wild card. You don't think so? I can have us at 10-6 and making the wild card. I still, as much as it hurts me to say, I still probably had the Falcons at 1. But I'll have us at 10-6 making the wild card. Got some young talent. OJ Howard too, nice tight end. Still got Cameron Brake. Hey, offense is clicking, man. We'll see. You guys don't agree though?
I mean, I want to hear who Doobie's team is first.
Ooh, you ready for me, huh? Nah, so I was obviously asking about Quentin with the Cowboys earlier because I'm an Eagles fan. So throwing that, I'm an Eagles fan. Philadelphia Eagles.
We're all NFC.
Yeah, we all. Yeah. All right, but anyways, because obviously as an Eagles fan, I got to be a Cowboys hater. It just comes with the territory, right? But I can't.
Well, you have reason to be. It's not like you have to be. I mean,
the shade is real. All right. Thanks, Glenn. Thank you. I appreciated your commentary there. So I can't shut out what they did last year, man. But their offensive, we can't ignore that their offensive line protected the hell out of that kid, man. And obviously, Zeke, man, that dude's got it. He's just got to stay focused and stay out of trouble. But if he get, I think,
stop bar fighting.
if he can,
Composure, man.
right now, he's his own biggest like threat to himself, man. Like that dude.
yeah.
But I like him as a player. Like just straight up, like what he can do in the field. Like I don't think anybody really saw that coming, right? But
that whole line.
with that,
not to that magnitude.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like not to that magnitude is what I'm saying, though, right?
Honestly, it's Darren McFadden. Looked like he was brought back to life running behind that O-line. Before Zeke got there. It's
Right.
Like, hey, McFadden is back. And all
Right.
that stuff.
Exactly.
That O-line is just nasty.
Exactly. So obviously, what you're saying then is going to tie into my point, though, because it's obviously helping Zeke and it's helping Dak Prescott, man.
Yeah.
Like it's obviously helping him protect him to like have time to make plays, right? But the Eagles, they do not have that. So like
At all.
I
I think I saw one play last year. They put Carson Wentz in the 3D, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That 3D.
See, but like with us, and that's been like my thing right there is that like our O-line has just been inconsistent. Like Jason Peters has been hurt over the years. Like his injuries have built up. Jason Kelsey, his injuries have built up. Lane Johnson's been suspended again 2 back-to-back years. Like he was suspended 10 games this year.
You know that stuff, man.
Right. Oh my God.
Hey.
And then our guards, man, Alan Barr, Matt Tobin, I do not trust them whatsoever. Like I don't think that like I feel like that those are the weak pieces in our O-line. You just got to kind of blow through them, and then having to substitute someone in for Lane Johnson. Like, all right, so then we're not going to be able to be a threat. We've got no running game because of that, because like you're just blowing through our offensive line, right? So you take away our running game, then what's next, right? Our throwing, well, obviously our wide receivers have been crap anyways, man.
That makes some nice pickups though, man.
Yeah,
I like Alshon. I like
I like that. I like that, dude. If he can obviously stay clean and not get suspended, we might do all
He did that
right.
on purpose. He didn't feel like playing with Jay Cutler.
Not many people would, man.
He got a
Why would you want
commentating
to?
job already, Jay Cutler?
Huh?
Jay Cutler with a commentating job already?
Instantly.
Yuck.
Like, what is going on?
You own him.
And then I'm thinking with Torrey Smith too. Like I personally believe that all he needed was a change of scenery. Like,
Yeah.
like we were talking earlier, it's like he was putting up numbers, man. Obviously, you were saying last season they weren't throwing to him in San Francisco.
They weren't throwing
Period.
They weren't throwing to anybody.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Here you go. Come on.
So this might just be like all he needed to kind of show up. So if we can get it straight with our offensive line, obviously like the addition of Garrett Blount in there. So like if the offensive line
all
can
about
stay
that.
healthy,
Wow.
keep them, like give them the option to be a threat both on the ground and in the air, then I think we could hopefully challenge Dallas. Because the
Win
thing,
7 games.
But I say, because y'all secondary is still kind of shaky, baby. I don't know.
we're going to ignore that. So here's my best case scenario is that Zeke gets suspended.
Oh, my God. We don't stoop to this level now.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not
We gonna stoop to this level now. At least you didn't say hurt. You just said suspended.
suspended. Nah. So if he could just be his own worst enemy, and then hopefully something happens with that offensive line where it's like they can't protect Dak as well. Yeah, you're right. I've stooped to a new low.
What do you mean something
What's gonna
happens?
happen?
What happens?
I've stooped to a no low. I stooped to a new low, man. So here, I'm gonna just let the Cowboys hold the spotlight. Redskins, I'm not worried about. I think we'll probably go 1-1. I don't think the Giants are gonna do like honestly I think they'll be exactly as what they were this year. So
Oh, I don't know.
and then I'll let the Cowboys just be their own worst enemy. Like let them ride. They got a harder schedule too. I think the Eagles
Well,
left that
good
one.
luck. Good luck with that, because that's gonna take a lot.
Yeah. So what's your prediction for the record, man? What do you think your record's gonna be?
I think we can. I think we can sneak.
3-13?
Shut up. Nah, we can take 10. We can take 10. because I swear to God, So I'm just thinking about back to the first Eagles Cowboys game, and how Dak won it off that touchdown pass. And I swear to God, I can't remember the dude's name, but he ran into Malcolm Jenkins and stopped him from making
Was that
the
the
play.
Jason Witten catch?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And I see our two defenders just like kind of clad him like, you
Yeah,
fucking
come
clowns, man. Are you kidding me?
Composure, dude.
Are you
Composure. Relax.
Like,
Remember your
and that's
fishing mics, man.
Deep breaths.
that's how they won the game, man. Like, I mean, it's not like the Eagles weren't putting up points. Like, they were in that game. Like, that was a good football game, regardless of like what side of the ball you're on, man. Or what team you're supporting?
I think we have the NFC North this year. I think.
Come on.
What's good? What's good, Pac Ball?
Here, let's do that. We gotta begin to wind it down. Though we got like 5 more minutes. So here, we can run through that real quick. But then we wanted to talk about some quick soccer news.
Yeah, Barclays.
Let's get to the Prem, man.
Let's get to the Prem. The boys, the Prem. I'm Bayern Munich, of course, but whatever. The Prem. A lot of moves in the Prem, man.
All right, champion speaks first, so.
Ooh. So, tell them who the team you like, Anthem.
Chelsea FC.
You said what? I didn't hear you.
Chelsea FC, your reigning Premier League champions.
You said reigning what?
You're reigning.
Okay.
Yeah.
What move did y'all do, man? Y'all putting all y'all faith in Murata, man? What y'all doing?
Hey, man, 70 mil, man. He better do something.
Hey. So what y'all gonna do?
He and Conte work together at Juventus, so they know each other.
Okay.
You probably know his
Y'all picked up another dude too, right?
the Bakayoko from Monaco.
I was about to butcher his name real quick.
And Antonio Rudiger from Roma.
Yep, Roma. So what y'all gonna do? The Premier League and the Champions League. What y'all
I don't know,
gonna
man.
do,
I expect that we're gonna finish top 4 like we always do.
Top 4.
It's hard to repeat.
Oh, you like you always do, but then y'all finished 10th a couple years ago.
So we got a.
Yeah.
What team are you, Quentin?
Okay, are we getting to me now with my team?
Anthem was finished.
Wow.
I said Anthem was finished. Keep going, Anthem. You mean to cut you off?
No, I mean, that's why it's pretty much gonna be the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's pretty hard to repeat champions.
It
I think
is,
right.
Real.
See, that's the thing about
Unless you're in the Bundesliga and you're Bayern Munich,
right?
You could just
And there's nobody else to play.
relax.
Right.
Relax. Relax. Don't disrespect.
Go ahead.
Don't disrespect Dortmund like that, man. Come on.
That's the thing about the Premier League, man. It's always a toss-up. Like,
Man City ball.
Let's get into my citizens, man.
Bernardo Silva ball.
Yes, long-term replacement of David Silva.
That's my boy, David Silva,
Long-term.
man.
That's my boy. That's
my boy
favorite player on the
first.
team.
Relax.
But getting into us, man, we every year we try to, well, we got Guardiola, so he's trying to build a squad in his image now. So we're turning over a lot of people. We got a lot of old guys out of there. We sent Joe Hart and Pablo to West Ham, which was, 2 good pickups for those guys.
Oh, I'd say West Ham is looking all right, man.
West Ham, they also got Chicharito, so that's a good pickup too.
All right.
But yeah, we're looking good, man. We're trying to get our fullback situation in order. With we just got Kyle Walker signed up. He looked pretty good and friendly. The LeBron James right back, absolutely. He looked good against Man U in the friendly in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about
coming down the wire, we got Benjamin Mendy.
Right.
Apparently, we've agreed to a fee finally after having like our first 3 bids rejected. Danilo out of Real Madrid, looking to get him sewn up.
That'll be a good pickup
So,
too.
yeah, we need some depth, man. Because me looking at Gail Clichy and Pablo Zabaleta crawl around the field last year.
I can see every time on Twitter, man, this man Quentin be typing in all caps, just be spazzing out.
Clichy gave me heart murmurs, bro. Like, but we looking good, man. We'll be fine. We still got a good attacking front. We kept Sergio despite all the rumors. Every single summer, Sergio's going here.
It's not Jesus season no more.
He's not. Whoa, let me finish, man. Sergio just had the most goals he's ever had this season. Let's not just kick him out the door yet.
Right.
And we could put Gabriel on the wing.
Okay.
Gabriel Jesus can be on the wing. Sergio at the number 9.
What, left wing?
Leroy Sané on the left. Oh, Leroy Sané.
So what you gonna do with Raheem then?
Raheem is gonna be a rotation guy, unfortunately, because he wasn't Pep's guy. He was Pellegrini's guy.
Okay.
I don't think Pep likes Raheem as much as the other manager did. But in the midfield, Yaya and Fernandinho, man, we got to get those some help, man.
True.
They getting up there. They long in the tooth. They're both in the 30s. Gundogan, he has to stay healthy. He gets hurt.
That's not happening.
When he gets hurt, he gets hurt.
He gets like ACLs.
His leg almost falls off. But
right. I still like Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh yeah, how could I forget?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Top assist man in the Premier League. But I can say all of this. I say all of this, but the only thing that matters is that Vincent Company stays healthy. That's it.
That's the key right there.
That's literally it.
But that's most likely not going to happen. I don't
He
know.
wakes up, get out of bed. ATL finish.
I watched one game. This man like was substituted on, ran like 4 steps, 4 strides,
Yep.
and just collapsed.
I still remember the Champions League semifinal against Real Madrid. Like the first 4 minutes of the game, he had to get subbed off, and Mangala had to come on.
Your boy.
I could not believe it.
Finito.
That's not my boy.
But
That's not my boy.
He back though, ain't he?
But as far as where we're finishing, you know, I got us challenging for the league title this year. I do.
That's fair.
And I mean, that's every year.
Yeah.
We have the talent.
You got the money
And
too.
with the, yeah, we got the money. And Pep says, we were in Houston, he said we have 3 or 4 more new guys that they're trying to get locked up. So we're not even done yet.
Pep don't be playing no games, man.
He plays 0 games.
He's a great coach. All right, so I got a question for y'all because obviously this is breaking news too. So Neymar possibly to PSG.
I'm my own man, Neymar.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't be
He wants to be his own man.
If
Yeah.
I'm playing with the
I
man.
dig it. I like it.
I hate it. So my heart is broken. My heart is broken. I'm like, why? But I totally see it, man. It's like you guys said, it's like you can't go out and shine and be your own man. Like when you got Messi, considered the greatest player of all time. Like he's in the discussion. You know what I mean?
But this is the thing, though. We all consider Neymar a great player in his own right.
We do. But I don't know. I don't understand. Like I
To
don't.
beat a man, you gotta
wants
beat
to
the
be
man.
Right. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, he's picking an opportune timepiece because obviously there's the age difference between them two. Man, Messi's creeping up on 30. I mean, we haven't seen the breakdown in his physical composure yet. Like, dude's still got it. Like, he hasn't crumbled like Ronaldinho crumbled. And I love me some Ronaldinho, man. That dude was phenomenal in his prime.
Yeah, I love
But obviously, like, there's been the talks with him going over with Alexis Sanchez. Like, that's whew. But see, the thing is, I think that they could really coexist together. At least probably better than.
Sanchez and Neymar,
Yeah, Sanchez.
They're going to be on opposite wings.
Right.
The money's going to come down the middle.
Right. Whew.
And Di Maria, I don't know if he's going to that prison sentence, but if he's not, going back to the midfield.
Oh yeah, but I say
not
he's supposed to
going
get
to
like a year, right? Not a year, but I don't know the exact amount, but he's supposed to get some time.
Yeah, tax evasion.
What is it with the tax evasion and like European players, man? Like I don't understand.
I thought they took the tax out of your wages. I mean, so what is it? Like, is it the endorsements? Is it the side deals? Like, what's going on, man?
Like I have no idea.
I know with Ronaldo, it was his image. He wasn't paying taxes on that, I guess.
I mean,
like his
Ronaldo
likeness.
lost all type of composure. Said he's ready to leave Real Madrid and all of that, all because of some tax stuff.
Yeah. But that's
Get me
saying
outta here.
this dude may be the break the world transfer 192 million pounds.
He deserves
Like,
it.
what
man.
the- I mean, that's just the first buyout clause I thought, though, right?
He deserves
The
it.
release clause is 226 million pounds, I believe.
Oh my God.
Now that's just the release clause.
Right.
to buy the rights to a human being? Oh my
No,
God.
That's
just
like,
release
see,
clause.
even- That's to negotiate.
Yeah. Oh my. That's
That's crazy, man.
That is nuts.
That's an insane game.
NFL players want to be mad at NBA players when it contracts.
Yeah. They clear.
Go watch some soccer.
Go,
Go watch some
Right.
European soccer. You
And the fact
definitely
that
get mad.
PSG has the money.
yeah.
Right.
Just laying around. It's like, oh, we got you. Who can we get?
Everyone got to sell nobody. We got it.
That's oof. Well,
And the word was they wanted Barcelona wanted Verratti. It was
Right,
like, nah.
Yeah.
dude, I wonder what Messi's thinking about that though, man. Like,
I don't think it'll hit hard like how it hit LeBron hard with Kyrie leaving. I don't think it'll hit Messi like that. Barcelona still has talent.
they do, but it's like,
Yeah, they'll always have talent.
yeah, they will for sure. But it's just like, obviously, you still got to continue to get and challenge Real Madrid. Like if Neymar leaves, like they still will be able to challenge him. But it's like you don't want to get beat Clasico after Clasico after Clasico. Like I don't like. It's just like to me, you know, I've seen the personnel, man. Like Javi, Iniesta's obviously getting older. Like So like the way how I remember it, man.
Busquets.
Yeah,
Mascherano,
Sergio
they
Busquets,
getting up there,
Mascherano. Right, exactly. You got all these kind of like legacy players from back in the day with Xavi, Puyol, Thierry Henry, Ronaldinho, back when Ibrahimovic was on there. Like these
Touré.
players are still on the roster.
Say Yaya who?
Touré.
Okay.
And obviously they got rid of Danny Alves, so it's
Yeah,
like it's not the same like team anymore. Like obviously you got $1 million players, but I think
What does that do with PSG? Not only in their league, but Champions League. What does that do with them?
That's why they're doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You gotta remember.
6-1.
You gotta remember what happened. Yeah, thank you. That's 6-1.
Hey, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. By far the worst promo I've ever seen in European
By
soccer.
far.
By far. Like it was
But
bad.
how would that might be why they want to get Neymar. That might be a get back from that
Yeah.
second leg.
And if they somehow get Alexis Sanchez too, like that's
they can definitely make a splash and be a challenge.
and they already had Danny Alves.
Yeah.
So you had
They
Alves.
got a whole Brazilian contingent, man.
Right. So I'm liking PSG right now, man.
And this World Cup,
Man,
It's
yeah, I
a World
think
Cup year.
honestly,
Yeah.
you're right. And I think that's really Messi's focus just right now too. It's just like, hey, forget everything else. He knows he's going to compete for Argentina. Like it's either this year or bust. So not like forget the Champions League and forget La Liga title, but it's like this is what he wants is to be able to add like that trophy.
Yeah, he has to have that.
When he missed that penalty against Chile, like
Yeah,
that was
his
bad.
international career needs that one big trophy.
That's what's
He's-
holding him
you
back
got
from
to
being
have that.
considered the greatest of all time is this international play.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, we've got to end it here. Thank you both
Appreciate you
for
guys.
coming in. This is
No problem.
appreciate y'all.
Let's talk about it. Episode 2. Appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. Thanks, guys. Hey, and if would y'all like to throw out your Twitter?
Yeah, throw out your Twitter. Most popular guys on Twitter. Throw out your Twitter names, man.
Okay.
I said throw out your Twitter names, man. Come on. The people are listening.
My Twitter is quintessential. It's _QUENTESSENTIAL. Quintessential with an underscore. Follow me if you like sports and me yelling at Manchester City early on Saturday mornings.
Composure, man. Composure.
And I am Brother Furious. No.
I guess that's it.
All right.
We hope the people at home can spell brother and furious.
Right. Yeah, that's a given. That's true.
Do your
It's
Google.
pretty simple.
All right, y'all.
Figure it out.
Well, we appreciate it. Thanks, guys. This is it. Later.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
All right.